Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at a handy little piece of gear that I use on my person and on every single day that I go to work. I showed you guys this when I did the unboxing of the LA police gear load of stuff that I got a few months back, and well, just figured it was time to go ahead and give my 2 cents out there about this little thing. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Hazard4 Rewind Gear Retractor. Man, is that a mouthful. You can find this at lapolicegear.com. I'm sure you can probably find it other places, but that is where I purchased it. Retail, I believe, is $13.50 plus shipping. As far as the specifications on this, it features a high-strength ABS shell, which is this little guy right here. It seems like pretty sturdy and pretty rough plastic. It also features 2 feet of 2mm thick steel cable. This is not your traditional kind of nylon cable that you see with these kind of things. This is actual braided steel cable that apparently is plastic coated, so it's nice and smooth. You're not going to worry about cutting yourself on it or anything. The intended purpose for this, according to the manufacturer, is to carry a knife, a flashlight, keys, or a badge. As you can see here, this by the way does not come with it. This is what I use for work. I use it to carry my badge at work, since I work in a secure building and you've got to touch your badge to each door in order to gain access. It's just kind of nice to have this hanging, right there on your belt loop, so you've got access to your badge and just put that sucker out there and touch it at the door and you can go on about your day. Okay, the manufacturing specs on this, it claims that this can hold 170 grams, which is about 6 ounces before it actually extends. So if that is correct, you could actually put a pretty decently heavy knife on this thing before the badge actually starts to, or before the badge reel, I should say, starts to give. So haven't tested that personally. I don't own many 6-ounce knives, but we'll stick a knife on there and we'll see what happens and see how it holds up. Alright, I went ahead and hooked up the Benchmade Mini Griptilian to it. If I remember correctly, the Mini Griptilian is just about 3 ounces in weight. Mine may actually be a little bit heavier since it has D2 steel as opposed to the regular 154 cm, but the difference is probably negligible at best. Anyways, let's see if it holds it. Hey, look at that. It's not flexing at all, actually. That's pretty cool. And according to the factory specs, it can hold a knife that's basically twice as heavy as this, a 6-ouncer. That's pretty cool. I personally wouldn't prefer to carry my knife this way, especially a knife this big, but maybe on something a little bit smaller, like a ladybug or something like that, that might actually work. That'd be pretty cool. A little small guy. Kind of like this. That looks like that'll work pretty well. I may have to try that. On something this small, just a little tiny knife like this, that's actually not so bad, but definitely not on a something the size of a Mini Griptilian. In my personal opinion, that's just a bit too big, but this might not be so bad. That's kind of cool. Good stuff. Okay, let's do some size comparisons here. And bear in mind, the badge reel itself is just from here to here. Here's the Maxpedition Micro Wallet. So you can see it's just about as wide as the Micro Wallet. The Streamlight Micro Stream. And let's throw in a knife, the Kershaw Half Ton. As far as what I think about it, I really enjoyed this. This is definitely an upgrade to the little 99-cent one that I had before that I got at Staples. As far as the durability and reliability is concerned, the cable isn't going to break, the shell doesn't fall apart, and I mean, this thing it works. It's a very simple piece of equipment. It's basically just a retractable reel and a couple little clips there, and just clip it on your belt, man, you're ready to go. It did come with a few extra extensions. It came with an extra swivel gate clip and also a extra little loop, that you see on a lot of lanyards and stuff like that. I apologize, I actually could not find that since I took that off pretty much immediately because it made the reel, I felt, way too long, to the point where the reel was basically from here to here, and then I had my badge hanging way down there, and that just didn't work for me. So I shortened it and just took my badge straight up to the split ring, and I find that works pretty well. Okay, I'll show you guys how I carry this particular piece of gear when I'm at work. As I mentioned earlier, I use it to carry my badge, but I took the badge holder off just so we can focus on the actual item itself. But basically just hook right onto your belt loop right there, and my badge is just hanging down right there, so that I can, you know, go to the door, stick it up to the sensor, and, you know, get in the room and all that good stuff. But it's just kind of cool, you know, kind of unassuming, just hanging out right there, and it doesn't really get in the way. So I like it. It's not really all that heavy, and it doesn't really bother me when it jostles around very much. So this definitely works for me. So good job, Hazard4. So in conclusion, guys, I think that the Hazard4 rewind gear retractor at $13.50, if you guys are like me and you have to carry a badge at work, this kind of thing is a lifesaver. It's really well built. You know, you got that nice braided steel cable and the rough and tumble plastic shell here, and the accoutrements and the swivel gate clips and things like that. This is just really cool, you know, for $13.50. That's good stuff. And if any of you out there, you know, just like to carry your knife on something like this, like a little lanyard or leash or something like that on the outside of your pocket, this might actually work for you. But bottom line, no matter what you use it for, this seems to be a really well-made piece of gear. I can absolutely recommend this one for any of you out there looking for something like this. Don't waste your money on the ones that you can buy at Staples or on eBay for dirt cheap. Spend the money, get the quality one, and then basically be done with it. I have a feeling that this is going to last me for quite some time. So anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate everyone's time. And as always, stay fit, stay strong, stay supreme. I'll see you next time.